Welcome to episode 5 of Gambling My Entire Net Worth in 1 Week. This series has been nothing short of catastrophic. I'm in North Carolina at the World Series of Poker trying to win a ring, and I'm using my entire net worth to do it. Just for clarification, to be properly bankrolled for this game, you need $170,000. My bankroll is $8,000. And my bankroll is my net worth. Christ. I think the reality is sitting in that I'm going to have, if I lose today, I'm going to have close to nothing. One thing you can't say about me is that I'm not committed to the bid. I've never cashed in my entire life. Imagine going from a non-existent Hendon mob to a 300k score. This is it. Before we go play, I have to make one final stop at a destination where every gambler knows it. Some know it far too well. We're playing Russian roulette with my net worth. We have one bullet. We're coming in 40 minutes late. I tried, dude. I'm sorry. We wouldn't want to have it any other way, though. Kind of right on brand. If we're going to win, we're going to do it my way, you know? Thank you very much. Coming into level 2, I think they're 40-minute levels, so we have plenty of time. Blinds are still very low. 3, 1, 2, 3. Empty table? I win? Let's go. In the first orbit, we look down at pocket kings. I'm like, oh my god, I'm the main character. Under the gun opens to 700. I put in 3-bet to 2.1k. The small blind cold calls, and under the gun comes along as well. 3 of us to a flop, which looks pretty good. Action checks to me. I toss out 3k. The small blind calls, under the gun gets out of the way. When the turn card comes, my heart drops. This guy gives like a physical twitch. He can't even contain his excitement. To make matters worse, now this player leads for 5,000. I was the pre-flop raiser. I could still have aces, kings, jacks, tens. All of these strong hands, he doesn't care. He's leading right out. That's never a bluff. I think either turn 2 pair or set, or flopped 2 pair or set. He just calls on the flop to get the other guy in, and then he leads turn because he doesn't want the action to check through. That makes sense to me. However, we're still ahead of hands like ace, jack, or pocket queens that he could possibly just be betting for protection. We have the K's, dude, so I call, and the river is a brick. Now this guy continues betting for 10,000. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's more than... I will immediately be down to half my stack in one hand. For all the reasons mentioned on the turn, now I'm kind of inclined to fold, and I wish we did it sooner. I let it go. This is a really sick spot right off the gate. This next hand is arguably worse in terms of mental pain. We have 7-6 of hearts in the cutoff. Blinds are 200, 400, 400. The middle position player raises to 600. I was like, that's not legal. Then the dealer says, yeah, buddy, you got to make it 800. He's like, oh, my bad. Not to be an asshole. He wasn't exactly that good. I decided to 3-bet to 2,000. The idea is to isolate him, go heads up to a flop where he has a high propensity to check fold, and we can take down a lot of dead money. However, I forgot that this is Cherokee, and people don't really care. So the small blind and big blind cold call. The middle position calls as well, and now we're going 4 ways to a flop, where we actually flop an open-ended straight draw. Here's where things go off the rails entirely. The small blind just open jams for 35k. Action folds to me, and I'm like, we have 16k left. This is for our tournament life. This situation reminds me of going to Thailand. There are certain, you know what I mean by that, right? The situation might look enticing, but I promise you it's not always what it looks like. He can easily have a set, a hand like 8-7, or 2 overs and a flush draw. He could have us crushed, or at the very best, he has 40-something, 50-something% equity. We're just in a really bad spot. This is one that you really want to get away from. I begrudgingly fold. All right, buddy, now we have our tournament life on the line. We have ace-queen offsuit with the ace of clubs. Flop comes, pretty appealing. We're back in Thailand, baby. I bet 2 players make the call. going off to a turn card, praying to rip a club one time for the one. Now the small blind decides to lead out for 1.1K. That sizing is smaller than my wee-wee in the winter time. We don't have much behind. I'm all in. Could easily have aces, ace, king, king, queen. Even if we get called, we still have any club. Potentially any ace is good. The cutoff basically snap calls. The guy in the blind snap calls as well. Now we definitely have to improve. The cutoff has king jack offsuit with the jack of clubs, and the big blind has 8-5 offsuit? What's going on in Cherokee? How are these guys win? Okay, forget it. This is for our tournament life and 25% of our net worth. We need a single club. Last episode, we were 80% for the entire chip lead, and the guy hit a spade. In this episode, we need that. If we win this, we'll have well over starting stack, in a great position. One time. Well, that's all she wrote.
Are they okay?
Yeah, it's fine. I just don't have the money to enter the main event again. I have it in my checking when I want to play one more bullet, but I don't have the cash. I think there's a 2,000 daily limit. Let's try. Don't think it'll go through, but... yeah, that sucks.
Oh, so are you trying to take it out and saying no?
Correct. So there's no way I can access my money?
No, not unless you...
Dream's dead. Not dead. We're on life support.
I have one idea. I'm gonna make a call.
Do you remember last video, the 1100? The guy sitting next to me, his name is Corey. He ended up making the final table of the 1100. He's like, yo, dude, you want to come sweat? And I was like, fuck yeah. Unfortunately, he busted in 9th place. But that means he has some extra cash flying around.
Yo, I'm already out of the parking lot.
Oh, yeah, I was in the hand, man. I was going to give it to you. So you good?
Oh, I could come back.
Yeah, I'm at 62, seat 9.
Okay, bet that. I appreciate the hell of you. I'll be there in a bit.
All right, man.
Holy shit, we're in.
Oh my god. Let's get lunch and go fire another bullet, baby. The dream's not dead! I'm not fucking living! All right, let's eat this up and go win a tournament. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. All right. At the beginning of the series, the idea was to gamble my entire net worth. When I say entire, I mean all of it. At my new table, I get sat on the direct right of the last main event winner. This is Billy Kopp. I literally took his picture 3 months ago when he won the main event at Cherokee. And now I'm sitting at his table. This is less than ideal. Blinds are up to 500, 1K, 1K. I open pocket eights to 2,000. The big blind calls. Flop is dog piss. Big blind leads for 2.5K and I get the hell out of Dodge. Now we have ace queen offsuit. Under the gun one opens to 4,000. This is a huge raise. But I'm actually really confident with my hand because a few hands ago, this guy open jammed for his entire stack with pocket aces. Now he's raising, but he's not jamming all in, so it's kind of giving away the strength of his hand. We have a powerful hand. I'm willing to go with it. I 3-bet to 10,000. Action folds back to the original raiser, who open mucks ace-10 offsuit. So we pick up 6.5K in dead chips. That's huge. I'm being super disciplined. Blinds are up to 600, 1,200, 1,200. Under the gun opens to 2.5K. We have 980 diamonds. Beautiful hand, but we're not deep enough, so I fold. Now we pick up ace queen again. There's a raise. This hand is good enough to go with. I jam all in. Everyone gets the hell of a dodge, and we pick up dead money. We're chipping back up. Now we are over starting stack. We're starting to gain some momentum. We have 9-7 of clubs under the gun. Beautiful hand. I would open this in a cash game, but I'm playing a tournament, and we have half our net worth in line. I'm going to play the best I possibly can. I fold. And now we get to the hand of the entire tournament. Blinds are up to 1K, 1,500, 1,500. Middle position opens to 7.5K in the cutoff calls. There's 18,000 in dead money in the middle. We have 44.5K back. I'm all in. The original Razor calls with pocket jacks. It's not every day that you can say that you're in a flip for half your net worth. That's the case right now. Oh, God. Dealer, please, one time. The flop comes. Oh, my God, he flops a set. It's not even a sweat. Turn and river go brick, brick. And just like that, now the dream's dead. Oh, my God. I tried. Anyone can go this way. Very hard to go this way. So, I mean, we just gambled our net worth, and now we have pennies and crumbs. But the cool thing is, the bright side, is that it's going to make a very good story when I come out the other end of this. And we will come out the other end of this. The chapter closes, but the book's not over. Capiche? Capiche.